Hi, this is Sergeant Rich, back for a short podcast, more of a PSA, public service announcement um, for the DAV and for Chapter 20 in Bakersfield, and then also Post 26 for the American Legion here in Bakersfield. And then at the end, I'm just going to spout off about what we need to do to be a better organization and helping people and figuring out what we're going to be doing with our military in the months and years to come. So first of all, we're going to share my first screen here, and that will be this. I am now certified. Gone through my annual service officer certification level 2 training, which means I did all the training for level 1 and level 2. Doesn't mean I know everything, but what it does mean is I'm being trained by a very knowledgeable gentleman named Larry Walker, and I'm working with another great guy called Adam. His name is Adam Rickles. Uh, he's a Navy guy, got to sort of, work with all branches, but he is a submariner, so it does make him a little off. But he's a very smart guy, very intelligent. He's got a really good grasp. Right now, I'm doing it part-time because I still have a day job and I'm just learning. But I do want to share that there are DAV offices throughout the country that are here to help you guys, the veteran, get your veterans benefits that you have coming. For any injuries that you sustain while in the military, whether they are combat related, PTSD, injuries for burn pits, Agent Orange, Vietnam, Desert Storm, Iraq, Afghanistan, but also training accidents. My injury to my back was actual training accident, doing a stupid thing like rappelling out of helicopters and running out of rope. But I am a member of, like I said, Chapter 20, Disabled American Veterans. I am also ordained. I'm not a, don't get me wrong, I'm not a preacher. I do it to officiate weddings for friends, and I've only done a few. And I've done a funeral for a very close friend of mine who got buried at the National Cemetery. Here in Bakersfield, which absolutely has a stunning national cemetery. You wouldn't think Bakersfield would have one, but it's absolutely beautiful. And I'm already got my paperwork in with my wife to be buried there. Remember, honorably discharged veteran with over 180 days of continuous service. So that means Reserve, National Guard. My son served almost 4 full years in the Air National Guard, active duty, during the global war on terror. So he's obviously, because of his length of time, he's qualified to get those benefits as well. But that's what we're here for, and all over the nation. And I want you to understand something. Me and the guys that I'm talking about, we're veterans. We're helping veterans. You don't actually have to be a veteran to help veterans, but most of us are vets and know what you guys are going through. But we have DAV offices throughout the land, all over the nation. And you just go to dav.org, and you can look up your nearest DAV office. Us guys in the front lines that are like in the VA clinics and stuff like that, we're all volunteer. Okay. We do have national service officers instead of just service officers. And those national service officers are paid positions and know what they're doing. So when we send our paperwork up the chain, they verify it and then they submit it directly to the VA for your claims, should you have them. So we're here in Bakersfield. We got 3 of us on the front line. We send our stuff down to LA. And again, this is throughout the land. So go to your local DAV if you have questions, and the guys in the front lines like us are going to be there to help you. So that's hat number 1. Okay, so we're sharing screen. We're going to stop sharing here real quick, and we're going to go to another one. And the other one is this one. And this is where I change hats. Okay, so off goes the DAV hat, and on comes Post 26, American Legion. Okay. Unfortunately, I am going to be out of town on business, but we have a really cool deal that I'm going to miss, and my sons are going to go in my stead with some friends. This is not for members only. This is for the general public, or supporters, as we like to call them. On Friday, the 22nd of September, there's a dinner at 6, and believe it or not, they really do a good dinner. We just had Friday night, we just had steak dinner. This is Sunday. I'm trying to watch the game as I'm doing the podcast, so it's a little bit tough. But so dinner and a show, $40. Show alone is $20. These are guys at Comedy Central, the Conan O'Brien show. So these guys are professional comedians. They are volunteering their time to come up here and do a show for us. And we really appreciate it, but we do need some attendance. We'd like to fill the audience. I think we can put about 80 to 100 people in the hall, and I'd love to see a full house. And I want you guys, I'm putting this out to you so my boys can share it. We're going to be on Rumble. We're going to be on YouTube, Facebook. So we're going to spread the word, and trust me, my boys, they're a lot more computer literate than me, and they're going to get the word out to all their gangs. And I shouldn't say gangs, but they have a lot more followers than I do. So that being said, this is American Legion hat, which I'm also a service officer. That's why I got into the DAV thing. And then I'm just going to put on my hat. Pretty cool, kind of special made. I think it has, yeah, it's got my name on the side here with the American flag. So closing up, my 9-line t-shirt. I stand for the flag. I love this t-shirt. It's comfortable, it's soft. But let me tell you something, guys and girls. We have a storm brewing in this nation. And if you're out there and you're live watching me, I don't give a crap. Stop watching me. But Joe Biden is destroying this country, and it's not even Joe Biden. Joe Biden's a puppet. I'm amazed you can't see the strings. But look at what happened in New Mexico. The governor did a proclamation to ban legal carry in Albuquerque. What the hell? The freaking FBI and the Department of Justice charged Trump with 91 counts, 700 years in prison, and he's leading by 50 points in the polls for the Republican primary to become president again. What the hell are we letting this country do? We have the power to stop. So if you vote blue, especially in this left-wing communist state of California, I hope Gavin Newsom runs. I hope Joe Biden drops out and Gavin Newsom runs, because all the Republicans have to do is run commercials of San Francisco and LA and just going down and watching the drug use and the homeless. So we're going to stop sharing here real quick. See, look at it, went and lost my picture again. I do not know why it does that.
There it goes.
But
you got it.
It just does it on its own. All right. So getting back to, at least you had my voice in there. We got to, it's, you vote blue, shame on you. Plain and simple. We just got to show commercials of the drug dens and the homeless. Yeah, California, what a wonderful place to live. I can't wait to get out of this town. I got a place already waiting for me to retire to in Las Vegas. I'll be bringing the show on the road when I do. We'll always have a base camp here in Bakersfield only because we have kids and grandkids here, but we also have our children are starting to branch out, and my son's in Texas, our son's in Texas with 4 of our grandkids, 3 boys and a girl. And then my daughter is up in Idaho with my brand new baby grandson, who's 8 months old, Noah, and then my granddaughter, Skylar. And then my oldest granddaughter, who is a sophomore at Boise State. She went up there to visit when her aunt first moved up there, fell in love with the place, and just said, I'm going to Boise State, and she pulled it off. We're not talking Ivy League or Stanford or anything like that, but she just wanted to go to Boise State, and she's doing really well, and I'm really proud of her. But that's I don't want to go too much in the family life. I just want to tell you, from me to you, the country's going to hell. If we don't change it, if we don't take this back in 2025 and open up our energy and get rid of stupid windmills and all the other solar crap and electric cars, our electric grid in California can't even handle hot summer days without having rolling blackouts. And you're going to take and put 50% electric vehicles in 10 years? Are you insane? The state is nuts. So get out of the blue states while you can. I'm gonna parrot Dan Bongino right now. If you can move, get out. You can't save this state. California's done, Oregon's done, Washington's done, Colorado's lost, New York is lost, New Jersey, Maryland, Connecticut. I grew up in Connecticut as a member of the Young Republicans, and as a teenager, and it's gone so blue, it's just pathetic. But there's just certain places in the country, if you can move, just get out. I'm going to eventually, but I still got this great job and I don't want to really give it up. So that being said, I already went way past my time. I just wanted to tell you, Sergeant Rich, hope he goes. If you have needs for veteran services, you get a hold of your local DAV office. Again, let's go to the comedy show over at the American Legion Post 26. It is on F Street across from the Fox. For you Bakersfield people out there, again, it's right across the street from the Fox Theater, Post 26. Call and buy your tickets early. We want to show our support, and you can even pre-order your dinner. So that being said, again, Sergeant Rich, peace out. See you guys.